Welcome to the first ever Imouri WRX progression video. I'm gonna basically take you through the processes that I go through to change this car drastically. Something I really wish I had been doing, especially back in 2021, was showing all the changes and work that goes on behind the scenes to really make this car a reality. The goal of this car is to take this to as many conventions as I can physically bring it to, starting with this year at Anime NYC 2022. So it'll be the first time I can finally take this car to the Imouri booth, can finally take a look at it in real life and check it out. The Imouri WRX is really like a passion project for me. I've always loved cars my entire life, particularly tuner JDM scene cars. And the WRX hatch behind me has a special place in my heart. I've had it bone stock for like almost 5-6 years. Just within the past few years, 3, so I've owned it for 8 now. Jeez, it's crazy to think about. Finally, some major changes have happened. So, like I said, I wish I had documented those changes last year, but we're already past that. So, I can at least start doing it this year. One of the first things I'm gonna be doing, at least for right now, early on, because there are a lot of changes coming with this car still down the road, is another aesthetic mod, because that's what I'm best at, is bodywork. What are we doing today? These. I've got 2 lovely, ginormous Canards from Aeroflow Dynamics. If you know, you know. And I got the V4 versions for the WRX hatch. They're a couple of real curvy boys. And when you look at these guys, I don't know if the black's gonna show up too well in the video, but these things are huge. They're like as tall as my torso. They really shape the front bumper pretty well. Last year, I did design my own Canards. I made some custom ones out of aluminum and painted them, and they turned out actually pretty good, all things considered. But they're pretty small. They don't really do much for me anymore at this point, and I really wanted to have something a little more professional than just my Home Depot aluminum job Canards. So yeah, this is what we're working with today. We're gonna try to uninstall the Canards that I have on there, sort of lay these out, bolt them in, and we're good to go. It should be really quick and easy. It's literally 2 screws that are gonna basically hold this in. So we just have to fully send it on the front bumper, drill 2 holes, make sure we're lined up, and good to go. Let's get into it. So first things first, we gotta pull off the Canards that I put on last year. And these just use 3 Phillips head screws, so all we're gonna need is a Phillips head screwdriver. Nice and easy. Alright, so that's 1 Canard down. You can now see it up close, and I gotta stop swinging this in front of my face because this thing is practically a blade. And I don't know why I designed it so sharp. I thought it would maybe look cool, which I guess it kind of did. But my God, this could have taken my ankles off at any minute, man. So we'll be much better off with the curvy guys. I won't bore you with the other Canard pulling it off, so we're gonna cut ahead to where they're both off. Boom, and just like that, we've got both Canards off. Now obviously there's going to be a few holes left over from where the old ones are pulled off, but that was something I was fully ready for, and can easily be kind of solved with some glazing putty, Bondo, or something like that, and I've got touch-up paint to go over that. Because of where the new Canards are going to set, I actually don't even really have to patch those 3 holes, but I'm not going to be lazy. Eventually I will get around to doing that, just not today. Alright, so this is the part I'm going to definitely have to kind of focus up and spend the most time on. We got to mock up the new Canards, so let's kind of see what we're working with here. It basically starts from the top corner like I was saying and swoops down and follows the shape of the bumper. So, alright, so let's make some markings and then we can get to drilling. Okay, I got the drill points mocked up on both sides. There's only one thing left to do, and that's send it. Honestly, doing this in the past used to scare me a lot more than it does now. So I double measured all my points, but you're still drilling into your car at the end of the day. Well, that was easy. It literally took like 2 seconds because the bumper is very thin. Those holes drill quick, like really quick. Now we just cross our fingers that the canards are even on both sides when I go to install them. All right, so we really just need our little Allen key here. That's what they gave us. Some hex screws, and we'll just thread this guy in. We've got a little lock nut here, and that's all that keeps it together. It's not too complicated, that's for sure. We're like right under this fog light, so we'll be just fine though. We're clearing that for sure. All right, we're sitting finger tight right now. I haven't really locked it in place, but honestly, I think we've got it. That looks really dang good. Sweet. Time to do the other side. All right, so this is what they look like on. I think we surprisingly got them pretty even too. I was kind of going off the fog lights here, and the corners are pretty dang even past the fog light lines there. So from the front, definitely pretty aggressive looking, kind of widens the bumper a bit. Yeah, I like it. What do you think? Well, I would call that a success. Very quick and easy install. I don't know, maybe like an hour-ish total to do. Most of the time was spent measuring and making sure that the canards will line up evenly. So if you're thinking about doing this yourself, definitely doable. Yeah, so many big things coming with this car this year that I can't wait to show you guys. This thing's gonna be so ready for Anime NYC. So if you're going, definitely make sure to stop by a booth and check it out. So if you're not already following on YouTube, be sure to subscribe because I'm trying to put out more stuff, and I'll try to keep these WRX progress updates as frequent as I can in the time that I'm doing them. So yeah, you know where to find us. Imouri.com for all your anime streetwear needs, because that's what this is all about here. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.